Oh, hello. Let's get back into the save. Beat Liverpool first game, and then who do I play second? Can't remember who I played now. I have. Want to see some stuff. Capacity 54,000. Blah blah blah. Schedule. Chelsea. That was it. Liverpool and Chelsea. I knew it was two top teams. I was there like City, City, City. Why am I thinking City? No. One game versus Liverpool, game versus Chelsea, beat them both by a goal by a penalty goal in the last minute on both. But we take those. 1.6 mil for each. Nice, nice, nice. I really need to increase this, but at the same time, as I say, this is just a one and done run. Therefore, isn't something that I'm caring too much about. Okay. What was my next game? Come on. Have the league mix up a little bit. Give me a Man City loss or something like that. Whilst I play Crystal Palace on Saturday. Chelsea's gonna drop, gonna drop. Chelsea's gonna drop. Ba da 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 da. Oh, Liverpool in the mud, in the. Oh, on my next save, I'm gonna have to find a way to optimize this for my computer because it's slow for what I want to do. What a great result, buzzing about the weekend. Come on, United. I might have to give. I might end up having to give you. I think. All right, Finn. How you doing? Oh, just thought I'd jump on for an hour or two. Get a bit more into this save. Don't know if you've seen the last two games, but we're 2-0 right now, second in the league. But that's just because of goal difference. Obviously, 2 games into the season, it's not been much. Wait, it's Man City not win? Oh, they haven't played then. Okay. I was kind of say, what's Man City? Played one. Makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm doing good. Decent day at uni. Got a bit more work to do later on this evening, but decent game. Decent week nonetheless. Just trying to push my way up on this save, get through it a bit. Who has? Who are we playing as? I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Actually, no, I will. Ingol. Ingolstadit? Something like that? Is that anywhere close? I don't know. Fair. Small team then. What does that? What sort of league would that be in? Like size, club size wise, compared to the English? You're probably looking at like League Four, probably. Bundesliga isn't that much lower in the sense of how their drop off is. Obviously, our second league is way better than theirs. Ah, okay, fair. Me, not that one. Data hub. Next playing. See if I can find anything that shows them bad. Wide formation is what I'm looking to do it against. Michelle, I need to get it onto them. Fair play. Beating Bayern in your first game. I guess that was they probably put like a secondary team out, but even then, being third league, it's good first game. Oh, what? Do they put like a full fair play? Good push then. Uh, Is it as been close as any of mine? I don't know if you've seen any of my games yet on this. My Liverpool one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see all the game stats of when they went in. Here you go. Ronaldo, that's a penalty. Third minute of added time. Then the one against Chelsea. 90th minute penalty for Ronaldo. Both games are 1-1. Like I have been just about clawing on with all of these. Um, I am going to change up my training on this though and make it a bit more wider. So I've been playing better with it being wide and like short passing, immediate like high tempo still. That's my goal with with this one. Everything else is about the same. And then control possession, short, tempo slower. Actually, just have it slightly wider than it is normally. Right, shorter, low tempo passing. Yeah, perfect. Fair enough. How much depth is in that team, or is it very much just a um, you've just got your main team and that's it? Fair. But to be fair, I guess lower down leagues you don't really need it. You're not playing extreme amounts. Oof. How long for? Like short or long time injuries? Because a short term injury is not too bad, but if you're out for a good month or so, it's gonna hurt your start. Actually, I say it hurt your season, but if you've already been buying, yeah, you got a fighting chance though. If you're beating a first team two leagues up, you'll have a fighting chance to get good on that. I like how their best quality and their worst quality on this jumps. Yeah, yeah. Um, Huge United fan, Inky, but um, trying to calm myself down slowly to get back into this weekend, or this tomorrow, I guess actually now. Oh, what? So wait, were you Newcastle fan then? Gutted about Sunday, but oh, I couldn't have been happier on Sunday. Not gonna lie. No, I couldn't. Unfortunately, I'm a student and I worked on it. Literally, my work shift finished the exact time it. I live about a 10-minute walk away from my house. The game finished. The game started as the minute my work finished. I got home within like 2 minutes and watched it on the TV. But oh, I was yeah. I don't want to rub it in too much, but what a game. Makes sense. Um, but the atmosphere looked amazing. Even like at the end when you guys were doing all the flags, or little like banner bits, for the whole last 5 minutes, I thought was incredible from you guys for the fact of it's over at that point, but you still embraced it because it's. How long's it been since your last final? Oh, and 100% you'll be back. I am. I really wish I made a video or something about it, but my prediction from the start of the league was 24 years. My prediction from the start of the league is very wrong, but in some cases was is brilliant because my prediction was Man City first, which I think I'm still going to be right in. I thought Liverpool second, which I'm definitely not right with. I thought Tottenham third. I thought Newcastle fourth because I don't know why, but I thought Newcastle was absolutely a boss at this season and come top four. I thought United was going to come sixth behind Arsenal, which was more, I think, more of a factor of me going, oh, I think if I bring us down, if we do well with a new manager, it'll be good. So yeah, and then I thought Chelsea was going to flop and do a seventh, which I was kind of right with, just not enough. Um, I don't think he would have. Like, if it was literally the game before, or like 2 games before World Cup, yes, we had a rough period. Or if it was when Ronaldo was still there, yes. But we had that lump of like 7 games where we were just ridiculous. Casemiro has been everything for us. I think the only way you weren't going to beat us is if Casemiro was got that red card the game after, or it was worth 4 games because you would have easily got beat us with Casemiro. I think. No, you won't finish sixth. You're definitely not finishing sixth. Like I think we'll probably finish. I don't want to say too much because I feel like I'm just saying this because I'm too much of a fan right now. But I think we'll finish above Arsenal. I think Arsenal's going to drop off and we'll finish second. I think. I think now, if I had to predict it, it'll be Man City first, United second, Arsenal third, Newcastle fourth, Tottenham fifth. Um, no, no, Tottenham sixth, Liverpool fifth. I was going to say Chelsea comes back up, but I don't think they will. No, I get that, but Bruno Guimaraes, like, okay, I don't watch Newcastle in and out. I just know a decent amount about um, Newcastle from here and there. Am I wrong in saying that Bruno's been out for you guys for the last like 4 games? You lost all four. The game he comes back was our game, which he did good in. He didn't do amazingly, but he did good in. I know he went off. Did he go off injured? Am I right in saying? But if he gets back, as soon as he's back, you're going to go back to your same form. Oh, that's a rough draw, then. No, okay. Mm, he's different gravy, but I wouldn't go that far, mate. Like, playing wise, he makes such a difference to your team, but R1 just glues our team together. If it wasn't for a captain, I've got to heavily disagree with that. Oh, heavily disagree because I just yeah, no, everyone hates him. Everyone that other than United fans hate him. I think it's just the fact that he does what I could think of like six different Liverpool players have passed, but he's one of them players that will scream about everything because he thinks he's the manager. Well, Maguire's the team captain. He didn't captain us to the club. He hasn't played a game other than the last 5 minutes of that game. He hasn't played a game for the last like 15 games. Like he's a useless piece of shit, really. Oh no, fully. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know how much um you look at United stuff or know about the stuff. Every single game, about 6 hours before the game gets started, um, the team sheet got leaked every single time since Ronaldo's been left. Not once. And I'm not saying it's Ronaldo leaking it because it definitely isn't. But it's more of the fact that there was such a toxicity in that club at that point. There was nothing that anyone could do. Oh yeah, Henderson was definitely one of them. I don't think Lingard was. I think it was. I think it was because it was still happening after they both left. Less often, but it was still happening from my memory. But I'm just happy that's all stopped. Um, yeah, no, he's Lingard's ruined his career fully. I think I think he would have worked for your team, but I think he his best move would have if when we loaned him to West Ham, he just stayed West Ham. That's what would have been best for him by a mile. Um, but no, that's it's ridiculous to me. The thing is, I really liked him when he was younger. He was such a I wouldn't even say he was such a prospect talent because he never really was. Like he would get um, goals here and there, and he would do bits, but rarely. But I don't know. Like I always liked him off the pitch more than I've liked him on it. No, no, I'm not. I'm from Southwest. My granddad was from Manchester, which is why I knew. Which is why I'm a United fan. I've been wearing the United kit since I was well, probably the first image I know of me is in a United kit. Um, but I'm from down southwest. I'm originally from Plymouth, but I live in Bath for uni. So no, unfortunately not near either of them. However, I'm travelling to Old Trafford in just over a month now with my family to go and watch a game. Yeah, no, Granddad did throughout all the Busby Babes and all that stuff and got me into it heavily when I was obviously born, and I haven't. Okay. I watched every single game with him until he passed, unfortunately, and then stopped for like a year, and then got back into it recently. Okay, not recently, like 2 years, 3 years ago now. I haven't been to a game. I'm not. Um, Unfortunately, I'm not privileged enough to have gone and watched many football games, to be honest. Um, but I am, like I say, I'm going up in a month, and I have been around the stadium and done all the tours and stuff. Yep. I can't say I'm surprised. A lot of people would have. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Like I say, I got it as a Christmas slash birthday present for my dad. of tickets for it, and then he's getting the hotel, and it's ended up being like 500 quid for each of us, or like I think they spent about 300 on hotels and travel, um, and then it was like 150 each ticket. It's ridiculous. I'm doing maths and statistics at uni of Bath, so difficult, but it's all for the best, hopefully. The only thing that's alright-ish with going up is my dad's got a work car, so it's not too expensive to get to thing. It's just got to be a drive the only way. A young uni? What do you mean by it? Sorry. It's a decently old, high up uni. Um, it's like the fifth best in the UK, and like second best for maths, which is why I do it. Ball ache on how difficult it is, but it's what you want to if I want to be a statistician. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay, it does go higher. You do still do like masters and stuff, so you can be in uni until like 24. I'm at the moment 20, so um, in my second year, because I ended up having to retake one because of an injury that I have with my legs, so I couldn't move for like 3 months, which was a bad time for me. But since then, been fine. Fair. Enjoyed it though. As long as you enjoyed your youth, that's all that really matters with it, isn't it? Wait, how much is the transfer budget then? Because you're third league, so I'd be surprised if it's too high. Do you know like the Wonder Kids or something? Are you doing it with buying Wonders? Oof, yeah, you can't even buy a Wonder Kid, even if you wanted to. Can you at least do you at least have a look at a few people that are dead weight that you can get rid of to be able to get a bit of money to spend, or is that literally just rip on your part? Oof, feels bad, man. Yeah, no, I've got problems with my knees. I used to dislocate them like on a weekly god basis until one day I literally woke up, couldn't move either of my legs at all. Couldn't put any weight on them; it would just be too much painful or anything like that. So I was bedbound for like 3 months, 2 months, um, right in the middle of a semester, which or like half a year. I don't know if it's the same for. To be honest, this isn't. This is more of me getting back into it. Guitars is the one I'd want to do. Um, if I was doing any, the unlimited money would be amazing. But this isn't. To be honest, this is more just me getting back into the game, get me back into the swing of what I'm doing because I haven't played Football Manager in like 4 months, 3 months, and even then I only played for like a good 30, 40 hours at the time. I didn't really get um, enough into it at the time because uni was only just starting up. So this is more of just a run that I'm not caring too much about on transfers. I'm just doing the first season to get my in-game and all the tactics and all that stuff back into my head, and then I'm going to start on a lower team. I think I'll probably base it in Bath, just because I know it and it's the lowest lean. But um, but at the same time, it's not something I've decided too much on yet. I might change my mind on what team to do it on then. Um, and no, a lot of like it's very split. I think if you go for any match going fans and stuff, I think the problem is I think now everyone wants Qatar because there's a chance of the Glazers just staying. Like it's very heavily rumoured that the Glazers are just going to stay and sack it off, or just taking investments, which will there's going to be heavy protests if that happened. Um, Like ridiculous that would be if they even think of doing that. Um, but but I think that's the only reason why more people want Qatar, because I think we know if someone's going to win it out of Qatar or SJM, it's going to be Qatar. And to be honest, personally, I'd prefer it to be Qatar because of the fact that all the rumours coming out saying SJM's just going to put us on a they're going to have a put us on debt to be able to buy the club to begin with, which is just not right. Oh yeah, no, like the human rights thing is an issue, but um, it's just not to a point where I understand why they go on about it so much, really. But at the same time, you can't really moan at someone for thinking that way. It's just an opinion, isn't it? Yeah, I think the financial fair play rules helps it because you can't just spend unlimited money. Um, you've got to have the money coming in, or at least a percentage of the money coming in to be able to spend it. But it's the thing that makes it like, oh, actually, is that a case? Is if um, is if nothing gets happened with this Man City stuff. If Man City's able to get away with it, people are just gonna start. Sorry, some people are just gonna start not caring and just going, okay, well, Man City was able to get 100 charges in it. We'll just do it weekly and like do it on a lower basis. Then we'll be able to push it off our books at least for most of it, and it'll be calm. It's just um, it's just a bit ridiculous with how Man City run it. I can't see anything happening in it. Yeah, no, it will be. The worst part is they've got unlimited money, or not unlimited, but they've got such a large amount of money that they've done all these financial things wrong, and then all they're going to get hit from it is a fine in the end of it because they won't be able to do everything. Yeah, but even a even a relegation, it will be awful for them. But let's be real, in a year's time, they'll come back up. And if they can't be relegated too far down, because then it's mean on everything else. I think if you relegate them, you've also got to think everyone from the Championship loses a spot where they can go up. Like I know a team will automatically come up in their position, but they get a game that every single one in the Championship goes, well, we've lost this game. Because of the way, firstly, who they have below them, the people that are making them transfers are ridiculous. Like I hear a load of people going about saying about how Ten Hag has had a lot of backing because he's had X amount of money spent. But if you actually look at this this summer transfer window, for example, Anthony was 85 million. We got offered to buy him at the start of the season for 35, 40. Are the people that the Glazers hired to do all of it went, nah, 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 we'll wait until the last minute, waited until the last minute, paid double. Every single summer for the last, since I can ever remember really, has been the fact that we stupidly waste our money because of the people that we're doing it. We haven't done anything with our infrastructure for donkey's years. Like I don't think they've ever invested in the infrastructure of the club compared to when they first came in. They had, I think, the second best stadium for football. I think I might be wrong in saying that, but one of the best stadiums anyway. It's now fallen to bits because they have not done any work on it. Um, they've put us into so much debt. Like they take out dividends, which is obviously companies' way of taking out money to give to their shareholders slash themselves because they are majority shareholders. So they can take that money out and it be just tax-free money for themselves, and it not. The only thing it does is it impacts the club's balances, so they can't spend more. In that sense, I know you could say that they put in this money, but the amount of money they take out for themselves counts as it is something stupid in the way of increasing them. So it's dumb in that part. Uh, yeah, with the Is right, SAF? If you are you talking about Chelsea? Because if so, I don't the Chelsea model doesn't work because um I don't think Potter was able to buy a player he wanted. Oh, yeah. Sorry. That would make so much more sense. I am being thick. I was thinking you were talking about management and saying how Chelsea's went to pot since um I can't remember his name. Um, the Russian left. But yeah, no. Sir Alex Ferguson did so much. But even then, he had a 2 year period, a 3 year period where it just went downhill. Um, and then he got the last like 2 season wins, but then was on his dying knees with them teams, which is why as soon as he got passed over to um, oh my god, my memory's losing it. But as soon as the team got passed over, it just started losing, which isn't on him. He did amazing for our club, and no one can ever doubt his ability, kind of thing. But we're just, as a team, I think we're just hoping we have found the new Sir Alex. How bad was Ashley for you guys then? Because I obviously I not I don't know as much as Newcastle compared to all the other top teams because they to us they only came up and became a huge team since the takeover. And I don't mean to belittle the team anyway by saying that, but um, like I don't know anything about Aston Villa's owners or anything like that. If you understand what I mean, you only really know it when you're going around it. I know a decent amount about Liverpool's owners. I know a decent amount about Chelsea's. I know a decent amount about City's and all that. But you don't own the clubs around the thing. 14 years. Oof, that is rough. But I guess he they owned it as a business then. They owned that as just a business move, and because there's two real ways of making money out of a football team, from my knowledge and how you do it. You either put a load of money in and go, well, football's going to be worth more later on because of it. We'll be able to sell the club um, for more money because it's one of the highest teams in a club that's going to be brilliant, or you put no money in it and just have a net spend of basically nothing. So then when you sell it, except if you sell it for less, which is going to be difficult to the way the pricings for football and stuff, football clubs are, you're only going to get better. Oh no, no, I'm not saying it. Sorry, no. If don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that's a good thing to do. I'm not saying you're. I'm not in any way saying um, that your owners were good in any sense. I think they are just as bad as the Glazers, if not worse. It's just a different way of having that awful owner just trying to make money out of you and not caring as a club. Whereas your new owners, Man City's owners, they don't care. Their business move is to just make this team stay on top, so that when they sell it in years to come, they'll be able to get money out of it, or in the sense of they have exposure as a thing. Like if um, Saudis will look better for having a team that is doing well. Oh no, it's the most like I think. Okay, I can't speak for all United fans, but I can only speak for the United fans that I speak to and the ones that I see online. Because obviously you kind of watch the people that are around the sort of things you believe in. That was ridiculous. What Ferdinand said is ridiculous, but I think a lot of what pundits say are ridiculous. I don't think I've ever really got along and understood what a lot of pundits say. They just chat shit because they've been in a position they um, where they've played football. It doesn't mean they know football in the sense of the background stuff. They just know how to kick a ball. It's like you can only idolize them on what they do and not for what they think. Oh yeah, Gary Neville's one of the ones I like, but that's not. I like Gary Neville, um, but I don't agree with everything he says. I think sometimes what he comes out with is bollocks. I didn't agree with any of them when they wanted us a new manager because everyone wanted ex Spurs manager. What's his name? I can't remember. But everyone, while all the fans wanted, okay, not all the fans, but majority of the fans wanted um, Ten Hag. Nearly every, yeah, I think it was Poch. Yeah, pretty much all pundits wanted him to come in and be our manager when we didn't want it because it's just as much as he might do well, he might bring our team better because we were in a really bad spot. It's probably the worst team we had seen in a long period of time. We were still in a spot where we were just there like, no, we don't want to Spurs manager to bring us up for 2 seasons and then drop us and leave us again, um, because that just didn't make sense to us. We wanted a manager that looked like Chelsea would go and take him, or a Newcastle would take him if the old manager wasn't doing well, or a team that actually wanted to improve the squad. We wanted a manager that would come in and not be a 2 year operation to try and make us a little bit better and hopefully try to win us a cup and then be out because the team goes back down like we had 5 times. Oh yeah, no, 100%. And um, the fact of what he came out with after that game on Sunday, being there like, I am for Manchester, I love Manchester United and stuff like that. As much as you can say that stuff when you're happy, it just seems so genuine. Everything he does seems so genuine at the moment, which is ridiculously nice to see. Um, and it's like even press conferences. The only thing that I would ever doubt him on, and I don't like about Eric, is you never get an injury update with the player. We literally never get them in press conferences. Other than that, can't fault a word he said since he's been in. Like, ridiculous. Every single press conference, he's just been on the ball. Um, yeah, no, he's insane, insane manager, and it's just hopefully he can keep it up. Um, and we can only strive to go further. Oh, I was taking out my right back. Moving on right back. Oh, Wan-Bissaka's injured, and oh, don't know why it didn't put Delo into there. No, I can't see it. I think we who've they signed, Finn? But yeah, no, I don't think. I think we'll probably be consistent for a few seasons, but next season I don't think we will, just because of all the background stuff. I don't think we'll have a summer transfer window really. I think we'll have a very short one because I don't know if anyone's gonna um, get too much money in to be able to do anything. Plus, even if we do get an owner that has a load of money, we've got to get so many people out because the wages that the Glazers give, they don't care about it. The people they've signed just go, yeah, give you a load of money. We have like people on like 350, 400k a week, whilst others are on like 150. It's ridiculous. We can't get rid of anyone. It's the reason why we still got Phil Jones. He finishes at the end of the summer, but we still have Phil Jones on 300 grand a week, I think, something like that, 250 grand, something around there, which no one ever is going to take him away from us because it's too much money. We signed him on like a 6 year deal, maybe even more. Really? I don't. I think I think a few of them would have got pissed as soon as you saw the Glazers um, in it. As soon as there's anything of the Glazers, I think that's gonna have absolutely pissed our fans off to a point where seeing Avram Glazer did put a bit of a spoil on that night. But other than that, who's being announced? Do you know? Do you know who it is, or is it literally just um, what position are they signing, Finn? Why are you really not a fan of McTominay? Because McTominay is a good player. He was awful with Fred as a midfield two. Them two were awful. But this season, I prefer Fred over McTominay because I think Casemiro is too good, and Fred plays the McTominay. Fred plays the Eriksen role. McTominay plays the Casemiro role, and you're not going to take off Casemiro. I think. Sorry, I think I might have said that the wrong way around, um, but at the same time, still a good player. He's just not. He was not good with Fred because both of them had a huge weakness together because the way they played. Oh no, yeah, you can do better. I just um I just I wouldn't be putting him down if that makes sense. In the sense of I wouldn't be mad if you took him, but you would only have him as a backup. If you're buying him as a main player, yeah, no, that's a piss take. He's not good enough for it. You should be looking at your other teams. But to be fair, if you get top four, I think you're going to be able to get way better than him anyway, because you're going to have that Champions League spot. But that's all your goal is this season. I know the cup was sad not to get, and you've been wanting that for ages. But your goal is if you get top four, a cup will come in next year. I can't see you not getting a cup either next year or the year after if you get top four, because you're going to get them players in that want to be in the Champions League. Plus, you've got the money and everything around it. Yeah, but I don't think. How long is Longstaff's contract? Because I don't know. I think he's one of them ones that he's brought in until you get a Champions League spot where the better players want to come. Because you can't get one of the top players, because the top players, as much as they might want to, there's a chance they would go, oh, um, oh, I want to make a bet, I want to make the team better. They also want to be in the Champions League, which you're not in at the moment. You're not taking Shaw. I just saw that. If you take Shaw, I will cry. He is my favourite player. As much as we got Casemiro, as much as we got all this sort of stuff, and actually no, second best. I think Martinez coming in has been my favourite. But Shaw, I have loved for the last like 3 years. Even when he was playing awful, everyone was slagging him off. I loved him. I don't know why. I just had something with them. Oh no, it's less than 5 years, mate. Mate, mark my words. If you don't win something in the next 3 years, I will be heavily surprised. I think there's more chance of you winning in the next 3 years than um, than a lot actually. I think there's more chance of you winning in the next 3 years than not winning in the next 3 years. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought that was a bring in, but I think that's it though. He's one of them ones that he's going to be a good back. Longstaff will be a good backup for if you get Champions League and then bring in a player. But until then, he's still a very good player that's going to be able to um, do a lot for you. Oh wait, Wan-Bissaka isn't even injured. Why are they taking him off completely? Okay. Yeah. No. I think. I think you. That's fine. I want them both in. I think. I think that's what you got to go for. If you don't get top four this season, I don't think you get a cup next season. I think as soon as you get top four the next season, you'll win something, because the season after you'll have the team, you'll have the people to be able to bring the players in, um, and sorry about this. I think the season after you would have that thing. But if you don't get a top four this season, I think if I was your manager or if I was holding you, I would be putting everything into not caring too much about the cup games. If you get to a final, then you care about it, or if you get to like the quarters or semis, then you care about it. But until you get to that spot, everything is league. because that's all you need to care about. You need to get top four soon, because as soon as you get top four, the interest in things like internationally for the players that are in the Bundesliga at the moment that have an eye on the Premier League but don't watch it in and out because they don't have the time. That's when you're going to be a heavy name onto them, sort of thing. I think you put yourself down as a team there, top 8, but at the same time, you can't be upset. Who was the signing then? What? Finn. Oh, Stereo. Keeping it strong that back. Oh yeah, no. I understand that. I don't know if I just up. I don't know. I don't know if I just up it. Up. Oh, brilliant goal. 1-0 up. I'm not even really looking at my game at this point. I don't know if it's just because Newcastle's one of them teams. Okay, one thing that I will say is, I don't know who said it. I did hear about it quite a bit. Didn't one of your players say that that Newcastle, they like being in Newcastle because they're one of the teams that everyone hates, and it spurs them on? 'Cause when I heard that, I thought it was kind of ridiculous, to be honest, because from most people I know, Newcastle's one of them teams that they're happy with. Obviously, some people are a little less because they're like, oh, it's gonna, they got all the money now, they're going to be fighting against us, especially as United fans. But for me, if you're rating teams I like, obviously United's fast by a long shot, then it's probably Leeds, West Ham. No, West Ham, Leeds, Newcastle. And I know that's weird saying Leeds as a United fan, but I think because I'm not from Manchester myself, and I've not really got into that rivalry, and since I was a kid, we very rarely played them. I just kind of like the way Leeds play, the fast-paced football. Oh yeah, no, that is true. You guys do waste time like hell. But I don't think that's what. It didn't seem like that's what he was saying. But if that's what he meant, and it was going on the sense of the way you play is very much slow pace, snail football, I can see why. But at the same time, as I say, I kind of just like the club. Like whenever I see it, it's one of the ones that I want them to do as good as possible. Oh yeah, no, fully. You're always there not to be liked. It's one of the things I liked from Ten Hag's press conference. He was there like, you guys play boring football, you play too slow. And as United fans, we were just there like, I feel like he's just saying that to try and get behind your skin and make you not play that way. And it seemed like you didn't play that way on Sunday. At least for the first half, you were very much pushing and like out there, which we were not really expecting. But I guess if that's pushed you away from the way you normally play, oh my God, Rashford, that was awful. If that pushes you away from the way you normally play, it kind of helps us. Oh no, as fans, you guys are amazing. Um, Obviously, my opinion is second best at best, but gotta be looked at as one of the better fans in the league, because if that was Liverpool or any team that are greedy in the sense of they've won stuff so they don't care, that wouldn't be waving flags and singing. That'll be out the stadium on their way home, not caring. Oh no, yeah, I can agree with that. But at the same time, the only thing I can say about you guys being better at the start was the fact that in no way, shape or form did I think you were winning that. In no minute, mainly not because of how good you are or anything like that, because of Ten Hag. There's been too many games where we have played awful first half, or it hasn't worked because Ten Hag's tactics are going wrong. He sees in the game what's going on and how to improve it, changes it at half time, we win the game. For fuck's sake, I should have done a change in that. But because of that, I didn't think at any point we were really. I was really scared, if you know what I mean. It's not like I ever saw it as being there like, oh no. Yeah, no. But that's always how it is. You've always got to be drunkly confident going into a game like that, especially for your team being one that hasn't played in a while. You want to be confident. If you're going into it thinking you're going to lose or thinking it's going to be a difficult, in the sense of you got not much of a chance, you're never going to be doing it. Because on paper, I think, especially with Pope being out, it was not really ever going to be that. It was never going to be that easy for you. Ooh, is that was it that expensive in Wembley? Oh no, no, I'm not saying he was. He didn't do anything thing other than the second goal, which I think he pushed back on his back feet a bit too much. But to be honest, I'm kind of just chatting shit because I watched a podcast about it with a goalkeeper coach talking about it. But other than that, he did brilliantly. He had 2 good saves for you as well. I'm just saying, before the game, you had to be a bit nervous about that fact, about Karius being a bit on edge. Nice one, Finn. How much, when you say in an injury crisis, how many of your players are gone at this point? Because you already had a few. To be honest, I think everyone does that though with the foul stuff, because I remember during the game I got absolutely pissed at one of the yellow cards right at the start to Shaw, because I thought it was going to make a big difference. Looking back on it, it probably was a yellow card. It's just at the time I really didn't think it was going to be a yellow. I thought it was a very harsh yellow card for something that shouldn't have been. But I think again it's a bit. 7 players. Wait, are they all first team players as well? Because if so, that's real rough. Playing 5 at the back then and just putting like a left mid in left back. Oh no, not here again. Okay, good. I've really not concentrated on this game enough. Go on, Fernandez to Rashford. Whip it in. Oh, it's not fast enough. Oof, that is rough. I don't know how much I want to change up these tactics. I've got to do a sub. I've got to. Oh, I'll watch this first and then go for a do sub. Oof, that's rough. How is that your first game of the season, or is that like still pre-season stuff? Ah, oh, what is that? I can't even get time to pause at this point. Yeah, no, that is top of top. Okay, not top, but one of the top of top leagues. For us as dads, not too bad of a 2-1 with a load of injuries. You need to close this down. Oh, what are you doing? There's a good save De Gea. Let's do a sub or two, and they're all seeming to. Goes a bit more attacking. Yeah, you too, man. Nah, it's good to talk, man. It's good to get an opinion of the different side of the game. Hopefully not too expensive on weekly payment then. Thanks, man. Good to talk to you again. Close down. Should not be drawing this. Can't really make too much of a difference. I think this is probably the best I'm going to get. Oh. It's not the smartest free transfer though, is it? Come on, let's work this out. I don't want to see this pause. No, don't pause. I can't lose this. How do I beat Chelsea and Liverpool and then I can't draw to Crystal Palace? Shit. This is my fault for not doing too much of an in-depth look before the game started. Not too bad, to be fair. It's probably one of the better positions to upgrade, I find, the goalkeepers. As long as you have a solid goalkeeper, you can't go too wrong. 5 minutes to go in this game. Come on. Rashford whips it forward. What is the point? I need them to make a stupid mistake. Fernandez here. That's offside. Don't pass to Rashford. That's way offside. Oh, wait. Yeah. Do it. Van der Beek, come on, please. Just... I don't really want to do a tactical change, though. That's the problem, because I want to be playing wide, and it's the best wide thing I've got for it. Ah, that's it. That's it. Goal kick with 30 seconds left. I've drawn this game. Ugh. One sec. Now that's rough. Should have been winning that game. Shouldn't have conceded. Oh, what an awful game. No, you can't win all of them. Oops, sorry. 3-2-1-1-2. Two up front, one cam, two wing back. Isn't that just a 3-3-1-2? Because I'm presuming your two is your wing backs. Wait, is Dortmund second in your league, or is that still the cup competition? Because surely Dortmund 2 can't be in the league against you, because else that'd be a bit of an issue if Dortmund 2 went up. Because I'm presuming when you say Dortmund 2, it's their second team. Or is it like a friendly? That would make sense, actually. Oh, I can't believe I drew that. And now I've got Tottenham next. This is a bad start of a season. Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea in the first 4 games. Yeah, thought it would be. See these results. We drew, obviously. Arsenal lost to City. Oh, thought it was at least going to be a nice loss, but no. Tottenham beat Leicester. Chelsea lost to Nottingham Forest. Even Football Manager's putting Chelsea down in 19th after 3 games. They're the only teams other than Leicester to have lost 3 games in a row. Oh, good to hear, good to hear. We're third in the league, to be fair. We're not that far down. But need to be doing better. Need to be doing better. Should be in that top 2 spots, really. Not good enough. They're not good enough. What other thing I was doing? Madrid's winning. Barcelona in 4th. Oof. Sorry. Parthenope is beating Inter Milan. And Juventus set off. I know it's like 2. Actually, wait, no, to play 2. I really should be looking at these leagues this early on, because it doesn't really make too much of a difference looking at cross national leagues 3 games into a season. But oof, Chelsea are doing rough though. That's all I know. Player of the week, Haaland. What a surprise. Um, eh? I've got it on recommended from highest to lowest, and then A is above an A plus. Does that make sense? Camavinga. When I've got, yeah, it doesn't make too much sense. Um, Olivier, he's 35. How the hell would he be an excellent buy? No sense. £100 million. Oof. I forgot Tammy Abraham's that young. Jeremy Pino. Pino. Worth 70 mil and a 19-year-old. Only 9 goals and 55 appearances for Villarreal. It's a bit expensive, I seem, but that's the reason why Camavinga is such a bloody good talent. I would so heavily want him. Player in centre midfield with Casemiro next to it. Not gonna lie, if I'm gonna do anything, I'll try and I'd do anything to get that man. But at the same time, I'm not caring in this save. This save is just one season of playing, and then I'll have him in 15 years after he gets good in my other save. Oh, someone's having a beeping contest outside my door, outside my window, which is lovely. Aston Villa beating West Ham, going up to 7th. Fulham's in 2nd. Let's knock them down a peg or two. Tottenham scouting. Oh, Jesus, I just remembered I'm playing Tottenham next. 5 out of 6 goals conceded in their last 8 matches became in the first 15 to 30 minutes. Don't let them get any chances. Great. Are we at home or away? We're at home. At least I've got that going for me. Oof. 10 injuries. That's... God. How much of that is your first team, or is it literally just all your first team? If it's your first team, that is rough. How much? Also, how much of your I was gonna say wage budget, but I meant as in like your weekly um, amount you got left to just get people on off free, or are you literally just out of money completely at this point? Time for this fortnightly meeting. Woo. A lot of this is just gonna be accepted. Yeah, all 3 on low would be good. You could probably get in a good few. Oh, actually, I don't know how much you're gonna get with that. Actually, probably not. Step back in development. He's 30. He's never gonna play for the club again. To be honest, it might like it's difficult to say, but you might be better off just going 3. If you've got 3 centre backs, just get 3 centre backs and just try and be attactive as hell. Get the goals, concede them, but get the goals whilst you've not got a left back. Because there's not much you can do. It sounds like your options aren't really there for you. Top goal scorer, Haaland, Wilkinson, and Montaigne. 5 already. It's been 3 games. Screw off. Most shots, Haaland, obviously. Most key passes, Ericsson. Nice. Most tackles won, Ward-Prowse. We're nowhere near it. Clean sheets. I don't think we've had one yet. No, we haven't. Just another 67-week injury. Lovely. That's, you are so unlucky. Yeah, no, I guess. It's with the lower level as well. They haven't got all the stuff. Yeah. Get that win. Transfer window closes. Great. Ain't doing nothing. I got the money, but I'm keeping it. Injury update. Maguire's still out, but I didn't really care too much about that. So say he's out for 7 weeks. No, that's fine. Fred's the only one that I'm a bit of a thing, but I gave him to the physio because I thought it's better to get him back or better. I think I've got the players to be able to run around him. Might check up on Plymouth in a second. Hopefully they're doing well. It's probably been like 3 games for them already, 4 games. Let's have a little look. Competiciones. Actually, I'll do it from search. Plymouth. Competitions. Senior squad. They are in. Where the hell are they? Oh! Oh, that's where they are. I have to scroll to find them. Is 1-0 away? Like, I can't work out if that's winning or losing. Oh, that's rough. Oh, come on, Plymouth, you can do better. Qualify for the Europa League is what's predicted by the board's expectation for me. So I need to come in the top 7. Oof. Not important for the Carabao Cup. Europa League, I've got to get the semi-final minimum, which ain't gonna be fun, but should be fine. And then FA Cup, I haven't started yet, but semi-finals minimum. Oh, come on. Bringing it back. For fuck's sake, how are we losing a Millwall? Don't really care. Oh, damn. 2-1. Come on, you can get. I don't know how long you got left, but you can get back in that, surely. At least get a draw. Screw it, I'll attend this meeting. Don't care. Top recommendations for it is Bukayo Saka, even though I've just bought 2 right wings. Tielemans, to be fair, at that, and he's not for sale. So that's a great recommendation. Daka, don't really need the striking position right now. Pulisic, which we all know is a shitter. All from Premier League pretty much as well. Actually, all of them. Actually, all of them. Oh, that is because I was looking at. Just gonna end meeting. I don't really. I'm not going for transfers right now. Oh, unlucky, man. I'm gonna play this one more. I'm gonna play against Tottenham. Hopefully win, and then might have to go and make some food. I'll take the switch, even though it's Martinez out for now, but I will have an overview in a second. Data hub. Oh, really? Haven't got much other than Son having lower possession. Jesus Christ! Another injury. Fuck, man. Wait, humans? I'm playing Leicester. They've got human Son in the save. Fair play to Leicester. Oh no, no, no! I'm playing Tottenham. That was who they played against. I was me being an idiot. Don't listen to me. I was gonna say. Skip draw. Who do I get? I'm counted as the favourite for the Europa. Great. No, that is dumb. If you've had another one, I actually feel real bad for you. That's rough. What's my group? United have got group. Where's my group? Here. Oh yeah, no, really easy group. Nice. Rashford, Delo, and McTominay playing well again. Tiki is coming up. I like to see that. You got this, man. Let's go. Oh, 6 of my players gone for our Man City game at home. That's rip. How have I got Man City again? So I'd have played Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham in my first 6 games. Fuck me. That is a rough 6 games. Plus, most of them are at home, which is nice, but it means that at the end of the season I've got all my... I'm going to have such a large period of just playing mid and low end teams. And then second half of the season I'm going to have to play away at all of theirs. If at least having a bad start, at least give me an awful start. Second in the under 18s. Not tested, but he's capable to play the game with Fred. Nice. Liverpool won 5-0 versus Everton. What a derby that would have been. Nah, you'll be fine. Win the game. Be calm. Yeah, do that. Get back to the team I was looking at before. They're strong in the air. Do low crosses. Nice. High pressure. I don't care about that one. You know, yeah, just do it and I'll check it. Ah, shit. The team's are warming up. That messed up. Going back and forward loses it. Well, I can't change this team now. That's probably a change I would have done as well. But we move. Happy to see Martinez playing. Bruno's aggressive. Jesus Christ. Be aggressive with me. Be aggressive against them. Let's see if they've automatically done it, because if not, get an instruction. Can I not even do that on this now? Position. Heung-min Son. Oh no, it has. Tackle hard on him. Always press it. It should be easy to try and get on. Don't let him have a chance at this. This is the goal. Wan-Bissaka, what the hell? Wan-Bissaka down the right, to Varane. Through the run. Straight back to the goalkeeper. Presuming this is just going to be the kick-off video and I'm not going to get anything from this, but you never know. There you go, yeah. Ball still hasn't gone out for plays. Come on, let's push this ball up the field. Straight over to Sancho there. Can he cut it back? There's no one in the box. Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro, Eriksen shoots. Good save, Lloris. Can be corner whipped in, but they've got good on their head, so it might have been better to tell them not to whip it in, but he's going to. Sancho back out. Oh. Why? Oh, I guess offside. Bruno holds it around his player. Go on, Bruno. Sancho. Can you get it into the box? Oh, really? But it's still 0-0 in yours then, I'm presuming. He takes it short to Sanchez. That should be. I'm guessing you can't take it, draw. You need a win from this, pretty much. Let's catch the hair. Oh. It's better than a loss. Hopefully it keeps you still in the club. Oh. Well, that is rough. Down to Sancho. Gets it into the box. Ronaldo. Ooh. He closes down, come on. Yes, lovely Eriksen. Martinez. Straight up the field to Rashford. Can he cut it in? Sure. Go on, Ronaldo. You've had one opportunity already. Yes, it's 1-0. Come on. 5th goal of the season for Ronaldo as well. Just if he could have done this for United in real life. Nice. It's a beautiful ball by Shaw as well. That temporarily puts us top of the league. See, Man City hasn't played their extra game. But we take those, we take those. Martinez, back to De Gea. Back to Martinez. Come on, we need to push out from the back here. To Eriksen. Back to Matt Shaw. Let's ball into the middle. Ronaldo. I'm just passing around here. Bit early to play it too slow though. Wan-Bissaka runs down that way. A bit too good in the air right now. If it stays like this, if they get a goal back, I might have to try and just play tiki-taka in the middle instead of a wide gegenpress. That's what I'm trying to do, to just keep that wide area because they're not good against it. Oh, that's a bad loss from Shaw. We get this back though. He's running through. Pretty good tackle. De Gea, good save. What was your XG in that last game, well, roughly? Because 20 shots, obviously they could be thing, but you're probably looking at still at least like 3, even if you've had a bad shot, surely. Chelsea's winning finally. Martinez to Shaw. Come on, let's take this slow. I want to get this second goal. It's not a good ball from Rashford. And it's back on another yellow, which is annoying. Oh, 2.45. Oh. Yeah, no, that isn't that great, is it? Come on, Shaw. Why are you losing it there? Nice Ericsson, winning it back. Oh, unlucky. Go on. Oh, Fernandez needs to be doing better there. Might have to be thinking of bringing on McTominay around half time, bringing up. Doing alright, but he's just not getting onto him. With that yellow card hanging over him, it kind of makes me a bit doubtful. Actually, no, I say that. Casemiro probably is the one I want to come off. Not feeling it right now. Come on, Casemiro. To Varane. To Casemiro. Good ball to Sancho. Go on to Ronaldo. Can he slide it in? Yes! 2-0. 2-0 and Ronaldo's 6th goal, I think. Oh. Reviewed. Yes, onside. How close was this? 6th goal of the season. We're only 4 games in. Yeah, I know, easily onside. Oh, what's this? Sancho got the assist as well, that's brilliant for that. That puts us currently top of the league with a goal difference of 4, which is ridiculous with Liverpool having a goal difference of 10 below us. Good luck with the game, man. Hopefully you can do what I'm doing at the moment. I'm 2-0 up against Tottenham. So. Yeah, you should be chuffed. You're doing well, man. Come on. Do I want to change any of these tactics? Not really. Oh my god, my familiarity with this Gegenpress is actually really good now. Oh, sorry. Plan is get a new mic soon. And actually get a proper one, because right now I'm just using a headset mic, which isn't the sort of level of quality that I want to be using. I want to be getting a proper one sometime soon. That should be upgraded within the next few weeks. Don't go easy on him, but don't go too hard. It's a nice ball into a nice area from Bruno. Go on, Rashford. Trying it. Back down to Bruno. On a strike. Ooh. Playing it short. Come on, we can walk this out. How we like to do this. Nice Casemiro to pick that up. Getting into a nice area, it's just nowhere's near there. We were never getting the ball first there. And takes that easily. Corner. Come on, if we can go 3 up. Oh, Chelsea got it back 2-1. We were 1-1 at one point. Back corner. With 4 people on Ronaldo. He's never winning that. Martinez gets that. Ooh, corner outside the box. Ericsson. Oh. Another corner. Shaw to whip this in swinger. Oh, Bruno, you shouldn't be losing that there. Hey, nice. Makes it nice and easy then. They're not going to concede. You're not going to concede another one there. It's literally what my first 2 games were. Them sort of games, winning in the last second of the game. And Ericsson. Oh. Personally, how's these current games going? Liverpool 5-0 up. Jesus Christ. Newcastle 3. Chelsea 2-2 again. Nice. That's the 2-0. Obviously we're 2-0. These are games later on today. Because it's top, but only because the other 2 haven't played yet. Bruno's starting to play out of position a little bit. He's playing well. I think I'm going to see about moving this around a little bit. I want to put Scott on. Realistically. Eric has went into that attacking position. Let's lob Scott where that Bruno is. And then let's bring Jaden play both sides just as well. Plays better on the left, but he can play both. I'm going to bring Jaden to the left. And then bring Anthony on for the right. Oh, go on. 1-0 against Stad. Should be able to get something out of it. Out of top at least. Are they expected to be top, or are they just having a good run at the moment? Okay, they're a team you would expect to be up near the topper end. How many games you played in your season yet? Turns it back to McTominay. You've just been brought on. Come on, do something good here. Sure. To Casemiro. Ooh. Okay. Go on, Wan-Bissaka. Into Ronaldo. He gets hat-trick. Oh. Yeah, I know you're expected to be top, but I don't know if there was, if the person you're playing against is supposed to be like second or third or something, or if they're just having a wonder season, kind of like in my one Fulham's doing at the moment, where in their fourth, or they were second. They've just got a game in hand, really. Someone's waving it back. You get this. Sloppy by Anthony. Good save by Paher. Yeah, no, that makes sense. He's done a triple sub. 10 minutes to go. Come on. Sure, he's looking knackered, but he's doing well, and I'm just going to keep him on for it. On Wan-Bissaka. Van der Beek's getting into a position. Oh, unlucky. But Anthony wins it back. Go on, Van der Beek. Oh, I thought that was in. It's 3 minutes to go, just passing around. Come on. Sure, can we whip this thing? Back to McTominay. Casemiro. Ooh, good save. But I think that should be Mill winning this. I don't think they're getting two in this added time. Especially now I've got a corner as well. And Sancho take it down the line and another free kick. Jesus, Brighton 3-all after Newcastle. That's a good game. Sancho whips it. This was in space. Ooh. A minute more of added time, just get this away. Come on, Ronaldo, just run it, see if you can get your hat-trick. 30 seconds left. So keep it clean sheet, Daya. Done well so far. Nice. Kick it forward and it's going to be it. Anthony. Oh. Go on, Raf, blow the whistle. 2-0 up. They're not going to get anything back here. Nice. Throwing will be the end of the game. So we've now got 3 wins in 4. Three wins and a draw, I think, actually. We drew last game, didn't we? Ronaldo getting 4 goals in 4. It's nice. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oof. Sim the rest of the day, see where that ends up with the league. So hopefully we have Fulham losing. Fingers crossed same with City, but I don't think they will. Yeah, so 3 wins, 1 loss. Oh, not 1 loss, sorry, 1 draw. Let's see what these results are going to be, and then I'm going to end up having a head off, I think. Got to make some food and do a little bit of uni work. So it's nice to do a nice hour 50 stream right now rather than doing it later on in the evening. Yeah, Mum. Let's see what position we're at. Arsenal beat Crystal Palace 5-0. Bringing them up to 3rd. Presuming they're both playing Sunday. Saka, yeah, no surprise. Got 5 goals, no wonder they got a load of things from that. Let's sim this Sunday to see if they get through. We have Nottingham Forest on the Wednesday, and then Man City on the Saturday, with players out because of international duty, which is lovely. Come on, West Ham. West Ham and Southampton. Both the teams at home. I don't think either of them are going to get anything from this. Southampton might be able to get something from Wolves. No, not Wolves. From Fulham to be able to. It gives me a little bit of hope. Wait, have you lost again? Or was that just a 1-0 at the time? Oh, let's go to a competition. Man City won, unsurprisingly. Fulham hasn't played still. Jesus, why is it stopping me midway through the day? Fulham lost 3-1. Nice. It's a shame with the Man City win, but I'll take that. If we can beat them or at least get a draw from them in the weekend, we're looking like a good spot, especially being second compared to where my team wants me to be. And they've played, again, Arsenal's already played. Chelsea played, but they're doing awful. Tottenham played. Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, and obviously Man City's coming up. So I've had my fair share of decent teams already. there's a drop off from first and second being Mo Salah and Diaz in pass possession, then to Devin De Bruyne, 50% down to 40. Oof. That's where I'm going to end this stream, I think. Gonna go and have some food. Um, I probably won't be on back on tonight, but I probably will be on tomorrow evening, or around midday-ish. Oh, not midday, but like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock tomorrow. So hopefully your save goes well, man. Have a good evening. Or unlucky. Oh, and you can bring this back. Just don't get yourself fired, man.